Students, I welcome back everyone in this video session. In this video, we are going to see Standard 5th. The lesson name is Atmosphere from Social. In this lesson, we are going to study about how to save water and how to conserve water in this lesson. Let us move to the video session.
Lesson number 4, Atmosphere. Let us know what is meant by atmosphere. An atmosphere is defined as a gaseous envelope that surrounds a skeletal body. Therefore, the Earth, like other planets in the solar system, has an atmosphere, which is retained by the gravitational attraction and largely rotates with it. Atmosphere means it will be fully covered with gases. That means like hydrogen, oxygen, which we are breathing in, no, that is called oxygen. Which we are breathing out is called carbon dioxide. These are all called as gases which will be found in a atmosphere. In atmosphere lesson, we are going to see many things, that is biosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. We have seen about atmosphere is biosphere. Biosphere is a combination of the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere that can support your life. For example, we need air to breathe. If you want to live in a land, we need a soil. Same thing, if you want to drink a water, what we need? We need a liquid items, that is water. The same thing, we need three things which we need to live in this world. The same thing, in our atmosphere, in our earth, we need biosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere as well as lithosphere. Lithosphere is nothing but we will have a soil. In a land we will have a sand, isn't it? That is called as soil. In a mountain we will have a rocks, that is also belongs to the lithosphere. Next we are going to see how the gases are present in the atmosphere and how many percent it has been found. In our atmosphere, which we are breathing in, is called what gases? Oxygen, that is present as 21 percentage. And the next one is nitrogen. Nitrogen will be present in 78 percentage. It is present 78 percentage. The other gases called carbon dioxide, ozone, argon, neon, helium, hydrogen, krypton, xenon and methane will be found in only 1 percentage. It will be splitted according to the percentage level. Is hydrogen is 78, oxygen 21 and the water vapor which is present in our atmosphere is 0 to 4 percentage. It is used for clouds and precipitation which will gives the rain, isn't it? That is called precipitation. Carbon dioxide, it's present 0.37 percentage which will keep the earth as a warm condition and it is used by the plant to make a food. And next one is argon, that is present as 9.93 percentage which will use for the other purpose. Next we are going to see, we all know sun, isn't it? Which gives light in the morning. It's called sun. A sun is the only source of light to all the planets in the solar system. The land, water and air in our planets receive heat from the sun, which will give more power to our earth, which is called as sun. It will give the sun shining, as well as in the morning time we will get every lights from only from the sun. Sun is the main source of all the planets. It is very 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 important in our day to day life. Next we are going to see about climate and weather. Yes, you all know weather. A weather is a short-term condition of temperature, humidity, cloudiness, pressure, etc. in a particular place. For example, if it is too wet, we will say it is so sunny. Isn't it the same like if it is too cool, what you will say? It is the winter. The same like every day the weather changes day to day, not from the month to the month. It will be changed every day, each and every day. One day it will be sunny, the other day it will be cloudy, otherwise it will be more sunny. The same like the weather will be changed every day. The World Weather Day will be celebrated on March 23rd. When is the World Weather Day? March 23rd is. Next we are going to see climate. The word climate is derived from the Greek word klima, which will be called as climate. In our Indian we will call it as climate, but in the Greek they will call it as clima. Climate is the average weather for a given period of time. For example, it will be changed day to day. Climate. Morning it will be so sunny. The evening it will be so calm and cloudiness. That is called as climate. Rainfall. Condensation of the wind causes rainfall. Rainwater must be saved and not wasted. For example, if you are getting rain, we will be feel very happy if it is raining. The same like when you are wasting the water, we should be very shamed because we should not waste the water unnecessarily. For example, in a school we will go for a restroom and we will wash our hands while eating, after eating. Is the same like when we are opening the tap, we have to close it properly. The same like we should save the water. We should not waste the water unpurposely. And next one, convectional rainfall. During summer, solar take place in land and water evaporates from lakes, pond and vegetation. Due to this heavy rainfall with lightning and thunder occurs in the evening for a short period. For example, sometime it will be very raining or it is called as heavy rain. Is if the evaporation of lakes means which the water stagnation is there. Pond, stream is from there all the water evaporates to the clouds. This gives us a rain. The same like we should not waste any water. Even we will have a proverb, a little water makes a ocean. The same like even a little drop should not be wasted in our earth. Save the water and use it purposely. Next we are going to see sea breeze and land breeze. Sea breeze. It blows from sea to land during the evening. For example, if it is raining, we will get a nice breeze. Breeze means air. Sea breeze. It blows from sea to land during the evening time. In the evening time, all will go for a sea, isn't it? In the vacation time, we will all go for a beach. At that time, we will go only in the evening time. At that time, if you see, the air blows from sea to the land. Sea to the land. But in the land breeze, it blows from land to the sea in the morning time. From the land only, the air breeze to the sea. It will happen only in the morning time. But in the evening time, it blows from sea to the land. First, it starts from the sea, then to the land. Next one, we are going to see local wind. You all know wind. A strong breeze or strong air is called as wind. It affects the weather. It will always affect the weather. Next one is jet air. It blows in high latitude with a great velocity. For example, during the storm time, you will get a strong air. The same like jet air means it blows from everywhere, all the sides. It blows everywhere, that is with a great velocity. The pressure of the breeze will be more higher, that is called a jet air. Next we are going to see Ukraine. Ukraine changes its position and direction with time. The speed of the wind from the Ukraine also changes with time. Ukraine is nothing but it's called a cyclone. This will called as natural disaster. It was more dangerous. We have to be aware of it. We should be aware of cyclone. It will be more dangerous. It will affect all the areas. If you see in a news, we can hear most number of rainy season. We can hear the word cyclone. They will inform all to the world or to the particular area where the cyclone is going to take place. Next we are going to see jet streams. Jet streams are fast flowing, narrow, meandering air current in the atmosphere of some planets including Earth. In which planet we are living? It's called Earth. On Earth, the main streams are located near the latitude of the troposphere and they are westerly winds. Their paths typically have a meandering shape. That means the wind flows from the with a great velocity as well as it will be very strong. That means it's called fast flowing narrow wind. It will be moves exactly to the correct place, but it will be very narrow meant it will be very deep. So we should be aware of that also. It will happen even in the earth. In our environment, we have pollution. The pollution is divided into three types, that is water pollution, air pollution and land pollution. Water pollution means, for example, if you seen a stream, ponds, lakes everywhere, isn't it? Is at that time the peoples will be washed their clothes as well as their vehicles, everything will be washed in a river water. All the chemicals will go to the river water and it affects all over the water, as well as it affects the aquatic animal. The animals which live in water is called aquatic animals. Next we are going to see air. Is in a factories there will be more number of mass, that means more number of gases will be spread through the ozone layer. It affects the ozone layer and the sun directly reaches the earth. Sunlight directly reaches the earth. For that only it will be all the mass smoke will be thrown to the outside. That means they will be keeping a chimneys will be kept in a factories. You can see the picture, isn't it? All the smokes will be going in the atmosphere. It's for that only we are using a mask nowadays. Next we are going to see land pollution. For example, we are using a plastics, is it will be splitted or otherwise it will be thrown in the outer side. It will affect the land. If the even 1 or 2 days the same plastic is there in the area, it will not get the sunlight as directly to the earth. That places, if you see, it will be very spoiled area, that is called as land pollution. Effects of solar radiation. The earth has the capacity to reflect the rays from the sun. For example, the earth has the capacity to reflect the rays which came from the sun and it reflects to the earth. Because of that only we are getting sunlight. Sometimes the air pollution causes these rays to stay in the earth itself. What will happen? Because of the air pollution, the rays are be spoiled. The temperature is not the same everywhere. For example, in India there will be some other temperature. In some other country the temperature will be vary. Latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, position of the mountains are the same of the factor that determine the temperature of the place. It will be vary from each and everywhere. The distance from the sea and position of the mountain will be vary. The same like the temperature of everywhere, it will be vary everywhere. Let us know more about Himalayas. The highest mountain in the world is called as Himalayas. Himalayas is nothing but it is a mountain which will have a highest peak. It is the most highest mountain in the world. Is the same like it will rises to the height of 8,848 meters above the sea level. From the sea level, above the sea level, it will be have 8,848 from the sea level. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. You all know Mount Everest. It is the highest peak in the world. Himalayas is the highest mountain in the world. Can you understand? Tottapatta. Tottapatta is the highest peak in the Nilagiri ranges. It rises to the highest height of 2,637 meters. There is a reserved forest area around the peak. It is 9 km from Ooty. On the Ooty to Kotagiri road in the Nilagiri district of Tamil Nadu, which is there in India. Tottapatta is the highest peak. It has a height of 2,637 meters. It is there which is far away from the Ooty, that is 9 km far away. It is there in Tamil Nadu district, that is which is there in Nilagiri. It's there in the Tamil Nadu state and the country is India. Next we are going to see about pressure. When the temperature increases, pressure decreases. When the temperature decreases, pressure increases. For example, if you are having a fever, at that time the temperature will be more higher. The pressure will be very less than number. The same like when the temperature decreases, the pressure will be more. Is the low value latitude receive low pressure, high value latitude receives high pressure. Can you see the picture here? Is high from the sun we will get the pressure higher. From the low to the cloud we will get the pressure lower. That is called pressure. When the temperature increases, the pressure decreases. When the temperature decreases, the pressure will be increases. The imaginary line drawn horizontally on the earth's surface from west to east are called latitudes. There are 180-degree latitudes or parallel circle drawn around the earth's surface both in the northern and southern hemisphere. Some importance are in the latitude, that is the equator will be at 0 degree, the Tropic of Cancer 3.5 degree, Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree southern, and Arctic Circle will be 66.5 degree north. Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree south. North Pole and South Pole end at the point of 90 degree. It is end at the degree of 90. Equator is the greatest circle at the center of the earth. Let us see about longitude. These are the semicircle extended from the North Pole to South Pole. The 0 degree longitude is also called as prime meridian, which passes through the place called Greenwich in London, otherwise England. The earth rotates around its axis once in 24 hours. There are 360-degree longitude on the earth. Earth takes 4 minutes time to move one rotation. 82.5 east is the Indian Standard Time, that is IST, that passes through Allahabad in India. It is 5:30 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. Different types of winds. Planetary winds. These winds move in the same direction with the earth rotation. That is called as planetary wind. Next is monsoon wind. The word monsoon derived from the Arabic word. There are two types of monsoon wind, that is southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon. Let us see the map. In this we can see clearly how the monsoons are taking place. Wind energy. Wind energy is a form of renewable energy. That means we can use it again and again. Wind energy or wind power describe the process by which wind is used to generate electricity. With the help of the wind only we are getting electricity. Wind turbines convert the kinetic energy in the wind into mechanical energy. That means the energy is converted into mechanical energy. We are getting the fan to rotate. The same like if the fan is rotating, we are getting a breeze. A generator can convert mechanical energy into electricity. It will connect mechanical into electricity. For example, if you on the generator, the mechanical will be converted into electricity and we will get the power supply. Types of clouds. There are 4 types of clouds. One is Crocus cloud, second stratus cloud, third cumulus cloud, fourth nimbus cloud. The first one. These clouds appear like a silver grey in color. What color? Silver grey in color. The fish at very high latitude in the sky. These cloud may not give any rain. It looks like a ice crystals which gives hail. You all know snow, isn't it? The same like it will gives the hail. The second one is stratus clouds, which will be grey in color and are spread out. If you see the clouds, it will be always spreads out. They will give only small shower. For example, if the rain drizzle, the same like it will giving only small shower. The third one is cumulus cloud. It looks like a burst cotton and gives conventional rainfall. If you see that cloud, it will be cotton bursts everywhere. For example, if you see the cotton which will used for cleaning the wounds, the same like the clouds will be spreads everywhere like a cotton and it gives a conventional rainfall. The rainfall occur mostly around 4 o'clock in the evening. Cumulus gives only 4 o'clock in the evening. The last one, nimbus cloud. It appears dark or grey in color. It gives heavy rainfall and it's called vertical or cyclonic clouds. It will be very dark and grey in color which gives heavy rainfall. So it is called a cyclonic clouds. Rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is a technique of collection and storage of rainwater. It is a natural reservoir. For example, if you see a house, there will be many connections will be there. It's the same like from the nature we can collect the rain and store it for the later use. This method is called as rainwater harvesting. For example, you can save it in a tank, otherwise we can save it in a subway. Like a rooftop, we can collect the water, otherwise we can dig a ground and stagnate the water in the ground. The same like we can use for the later use. That is called as rainwater harvesting. Orographic rainfall. The monsoon winds climb up the mountain and increases the humidity and gives the rainfall. Hence, the opposite side of the mountain area is called rain shadow region. It is called as rain shadow region. It gives a heavy rainfall occurs due to the influence of the mountain. Because of the mountain, we are getting the rain. That is called as orographic rainfall. Cyclonic rainfall. The air gets stronger due to the attraction of the low pressure center in the sea. It gives the attraction which is in the center of the sea. Because of that, we are getting a cyclonic rainfall. This results in heavy rainfall. It may also result in disaster, that means which occurs a natural disaster. I hope everybody understood about the lesson atmosphere. Thank you, students.